That's what happens when you leave boxes on the back of the vehicles for the weekend. Get a swarm that decides to move in.
Which box have they chosen? Did you open this one up for them?
Yeah, you can open it.
Just give them some options.
Ideally they choose one with a lid on it. We can move them later. So this was a swarm that caught in the small box. Obviously the catch box was a bit small for it.
Yeah, they were bearding outside yesterday already.
Yeah, and I mean they've only been there a couple of days, huh?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be wearing a suit, Kristie?
When bees are swarming, they have nothing to defend. So bees swarming like this are actually just looking for a home. So long as you don't make any sudden movements or anything like that,
anything, eh?
don't swat them as they sit on you, you should be all right. Obviously, we
don't recommend it.
don't recommend it for everyone, but it's actually the energy around the swarm is amazing. If you can calm yourself enough to stand still and just be here.
Excuse the pun.
So it's quite therapeutic. You can hear already they're starting to calm down a little bit more. See how these guys are all sitting here and fanning? They're indicating to the other bees where exactly the swarm is settled so that they can all come together nicely.
Nice. Quite a big swarm, huh?
Yeah, it is quite big. But look, some of them are settled that side, so they're still a little bit confused.
But they'll get to know exactly where to go. And
yeah.
Is that from the fanning, or do they smell the queen at all? Like,
I think the fanning gives off a pheromone which shows them where to come. There was a guy who did a time lapse on a swarm, and he noticed that the queen actually arrived and left up to 5 times when they're coming into the box. So
while they were swarming like this?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So the queen actually doesn't dictate where they sit. It'll be the workers.
And they would have obviously known that these boxes exist here by sending out
They send out scout bees to come and look for adequate places to go. Not necessarily boxes. It might be someone's home or inside a chimney or whatever. There could be lots of different options. But once they've decided where's best, then they all leave together and congregate on the one.
I mean, this swarm has been, these boxes, this vehicle's only been here since Friday afternoon.
Yes, and it was raining most of
it was miserable
Friday.
weather.
Yeah, Friday.
No,
actually, Friday was great weather, remember? Yeah. And then yesterday was also amazing weather.
Yeah.
This morning was a bit rainy, but
come right.
Yeah, the sun's come out now, so they.
So it's literally taken them a day and a half to find the spot.
Yeah.
And they just decided to move from that smaller box, obviously looking for a bigger box.
Yeah.
It is quite a large swarm. Hey, they'll fill up a box quite comfortably.
There's even some drones amongst them, which I spotted earlier.
Okay.
And I am looking carefully for the queen, because that's always a bonus to see.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to spot one queen in all these bees, especially as they're all moving.
So Carlos asks, is this Australia, mate?
No, we're in South Africa, mate. Yeah, this is really
guys,
cool.
If you got any questions while we videoing this, give it a shout. We'll try answer as best as we can.
Yeah, it is big, eh? Check this.
Yeah, these are the African bees. What species?
Apis mellifera scutellata, also known as the African honeybee.
Americans call it the killer bee, or is it a little bit different?
The killer bee is actually a hybrid. It's a combination bee. I can't remember the exact combination, but it is one. It's basically
very similar to ours.
Yeah. Well, it's our bees genes mixed with, I think it's the Italian bee. If I'm
Okay.
not, I might be wrong though, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I know they actually brought bees specifically from Zululand, which is where we operate quite heavily.
Oh, really?
When they wanted to do that breeding
cross,
program.
yeah.
And the reason they wanted to do that is because our bees are such prolific honey producers.
Yeah.
They rate 10 out of 10 on
Yeah.
honey, but also 10 out of 10 on
Aggression or
and
defensiveness.
defensiveness.
Yeah.
So
So when these guys are on the honey, and they've got brood to protect, they'll be super defensive. They won't be like as calm as what they are around you now.
then you double suit, guys.
Yeah.
When you're harvesting honey, we double suit, and often we don't actually, once we've harvested honey, we don't go into the brood chamber on the same visit. It just makes them super aggro. So so we try not to do that. Look how nicely they're all collecting here now. Nice big number of bees.
You go find us the queen.
Oh goodness, there's a drone over there, you can see. There's another one as well, yeah. So within a swarm there's often, mostly obviously worker bees, but sometimes the drones also catch a ride, you know.
Yeah.
So
Some with pollen on their legs. Sure,
bringing
like,
some resources along with them.
yeah.
There's
And
another drone
would
there.
would they have drank nectar before they left, or that they can start building
Usually
straight away?
that's what happens. That's what makes them also less defensive, is they've got a full honey crop, so that when they arrive, they've got resources to be able to build comb immediately, so that the queen can begin her laying pretty much within a few minutes of them starting to build. Most of these boxes, I think, have actually got drawn out comb in them, which is why they've probably chosen them, because it's like a furnished house, you know,
Yeah.
ready to go. If you look next to you here, most of the bees that were on here earlier have now moved off as well. They've collected here again.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were just relaxing at home in our casuals this Sunday morning, or Sunday afternoon it is now. And the kids spotted the swarm moving. Look at this one here, what's on her legs? Look at her pollen. Hey?
Amazing, eh? Like a grey colour
Yeah.
pollen. Okay. So we're looking for the queen. Let us know if you can spot the queen. There's quite a bit of fighting going on over here. And I think that's a drawn out comb that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's possible.
But I don't know, I can't quite tell which box they're going into. This one here, or up top.
I think they're congregating more over here than up there. Earlier it was very
Clustered,
clustered there.
Yeah. But I mean, there's also
Bees
some going down there, hey? Into that bottom
they're
box.
everywhere. It's hard to see the proper march when it's like this. Look how they're all marching up. It almost looks like they're going under.
So what happens when you get, they separate between two boxes?
They'll eventually decide on one. So they'll separate, but so long as you don't disturb them now whilst this is all happening. If you come in immediately and start moving boxes around and stuff, then you might end up splitting the colony, which you don't want to do.
So let them settle?
So yeah, normally what we'll do is now, this evening, we'll actually come and move them.
Once they've chosen one
Yeah, once they've
particular
chosen,
box.
and then we can see exactly which box they're in. And then we'll move them down to the apiary site. On your first day, when they've caught that first evening, they won't have done an orientation flight yet. So you can actually move the box anywhere you want. It's like your grace day, you know. So this evening we can move it literally a few meters down to our apiary site, and they'll be fine, because the first thing tomorrow morning they'll do their orientation flight.
What's that? Is that a drone there, huh?
Yeah, that looks like a drone.
Oh, it's gone inside there. That one there.
Yeah. With these nice furry coats.
Okay, so once they've done the orientation flight, then what happens?
Well, then you can't move them, or you shouldn't move them a short distance. Then you've got to go back to your normal of 6 kilometers away for 3 weeks before bringing them back.
What would happen if you moved them after they've done their orientation
They'll just keep
flight?
coming back to that old site where
they orientated.
Yeah, especially
And you'd
if
lose some foragers, wouldn't you?
you don't just lose the foragers. What you must remember is, as soon as there's no foragers bringing food back, the queen reduces her laying, or sometimes even stops completely.
Yeah.
So you're putting your hive a few weeks back because
Yeah.
the queen's not laying. Those foragers are not bringing back enough food for them. So it has lots of detrimental effects. One person said, "Oh, but it can't be that bad. It's just a few bits of food that's not coming back."
Yeah. But the
remember,
compound effect,
it's the
isn't
compound effect that is
Yeah.
the problem. Yeah.
So we've got tonight to move them. Otherwise,
Yes.
they've got to stay here in the spot
For 3 weeks at
for
least.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and then
Let them
we
settle
move them. Yeah.
before we move them. Yeah.
Often, if
Otherwise
you
we could
move a
lose them.
box too often or peek inside too regularly when they first arrived, you can make it feel unsafe for them, and then they won't stay. So especially people who are catching swarms for the first time, they want to make sure they keep that hive. I always say, don't touch it. Don't even go and look regularly at them in those first couple of days. Yeah, just leave them, let them settle in, and once they're settled in and they've got lots of brood in there, 3 weeks later, go and have a proper check and do a proper inspection on them.
Right, so now we've caught the swarm. Tonight we want to move whichever box that they've settled into. There's our apiary site down at the bottom there.
It's not far.
So it's not far. It's not even, it's about 50 meters away. We'd need to carry it gently so that we don't bump them, upset them, or anything like that in the pitch dark of night.
Yes, definitely.
And then go and place them gently down and just leave them there for 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to do their thing. And then we can decide which farm we want to send them to or whatever it may be.
Yeah,
Hey?
exactly.
Fantastic.
So
That's great.
just remember, guys, like you can see, we're not moving around a lot. We're not like waving our arms all over the place. We're literally just standing observing. So if you are going to stand in a swarm that's being caught, guys, you have to be very vigilant and careful. So that's our disclaimer, okay? This is not you shouldn't be doing this if you're not confident in your beekeeping skills and if you don't understand the bees' behavior. But literally by standing here very quietly, we can just observe them and not have to worry about being stung or being hurt. I often get upset when people say, "Oh, a swarm of bees attacked people," because this is actually a swarm. When they're swarming like this, they are not dangerous.
Yeah.
Or not as dangerous, should I say.
Yeah.
Lots of drones here. Hey, look, here's a whole bunch here as well. There's 1, 2, there's another one just went under there.
So with these drones would have moved with the swarm?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, look at that one fanning over there. Clubbing it, eh? Showing him where ought to go. So obviously they trying to get everyone to go to the same place now.
Like, come on guys, I told you already, come this way.
Yeah.
But I mean the sheer numbers reduce significantly and in a very short time while we're standing here. So I mean, as they've collected,
so they've obviously moved into a box somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, earlier on the whole sky was full of bees.
Yeah.
If you look back on the video later, you'll see that there were millions of bees around, but now it's like
very few.
Yeah, a small little cluster like this. So they've moved into a box. I think it's in the box down at the bottom here. If you have a look, most of them, there we go. See how they're piling in there?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, they don't want to make it easy for us.
Yeah.
We'll have to offload the whole vehicle basically just to get to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Buggers.
Cool. If you guys are interested to see more, subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out some more of the videos. We'll keep you updated.
Yes, and maybe this evening we'll do a live feed again when we move the bees.
Yeah.
Just so everyone can see which one they chose.
So subscribe so that you can get the live feed.
And the notification.
We'll
see you guys soon. Bye.